Welcome back to Eye on the Money, and today on the show we're discussing budgeting and saving during the festive season, and joining me to help us demystify all of this is none other than personal finance coach, leader, and author of Mastering Your Money, Chacha Nyaigoti Bichanga. Now, Chacha, before we took a break, you had brought up the fact that during the festive season, because of how much people have to spend and everything they have to do, there's a very heavy temptation to take up debt, whether from mobile loans, whether from a friend. It's easy to just accumulate debt during that time. But I'd also like to talk about the other side of the coin, where I already have debt, right? I'm already servicing a debt, and I already have a plan where I know every month maybe I put this much towards the debt. But again, it's the festive season. I just want to have a good time. I want to catch a break. I want to breathe. I want to not worry so much about that shoestring budget. And I've decided, okay, for the month of December and January, I don't want to service this debt. I just want to live a normal life, be happy. What would be your advice when it comes to servicing existing debt during that period, and how someone can go about it and still have a good time?
Exactly, that is the greatest challenge that many people are facing, that this is the time they feel they can put on hold the loans that they are paying. It reminds me a case in point that I've been handling, whereby, for example, somebody who is earning 100,000 is paying, has gone for 1 million shillings loan to buy a car. He has gone for informal loans worth 200,000. One from a Shylock, one from a SACCO, where he or she does not contribute or save, and there are 40,000 from these mobile apps, which is not paying at all. So at such a time, people feel, because of the stringent the demands of actually spending more on festives and activities, they put on hold. My advice will be that while come rain, come sunshine, the debts won't go away. There is no need to put them on hold. Just continue paying them. Just continue paying. When you put on hold, when do you think it will be easier to repay them? Is it January? It will never be easy. January is a very demanding month in terms of school fees. Yeah, maybe you have somebody in school, you have children. That's a very demanding month. So it will never be easier. The best way of handling a debt is paying it, not postponing it. That is not a plan in itself. Don't put on, what you can put on hold are these feel-good expenses, right? That is what you can, because you can't die, as I said. Nobody will kill you, arrest you, jail you, that you haven't maybe contributed to his or her wedding, baby shower, initiation ceremonies. No, you have to cancel those unnecessary expenses. What is important, classify the expenses into 3 categories. One are the most essential expenses, the A category, right. Okay, the needs, the food, what you need, the rent, and what you need to survive, to live. 2 come to the essential, but not highly necessary. Come to, like, you have cable TV, you have the internet, the bundle, the airtime, which you can reduce the amount. Then come to unnecessary, where entertainment comes in, feel good. The festive season, the activities fall now within the unnecessary expenses. If you can't afford it, please, leave it. Nobody will punish you. Don't follow the rest. Right. The other Johnny says, this is your life. And this life, you live it once. And you have to be responsible. Take personal responsibility. There is no other way out.
Now, Chacha, I mean, it's now obvious that whether we like it or not, it's necessary to budget and save and still stick to good financial practices. Whether it's Christmas, whether it's New Year, whether it's any day of the week, it's still important to stay on top of your money. Now, even as we wrap up the show as a take home, what would you say are the top do's and don'ts during this festive season as people head into, celebrating, to ensure that as we get into January, we're not crying like we usually do?
Yes. Let me talk of at least 2 do's and 2 don'ts.
Right.
The first important thing to do is that have a plan how you want to spend your money during this holiday, this December. Yeah. Write down the necessary expenses, the unnecessary expenses. Okay, write it down. If you go beyond the limit, then cancel out. Right. That is the first do. The second one now here. Track your money. how much are you spending in line with that plan you have laid out. You track by doing it daily, weekly, and then at the end of the month, you will have to analyze. The best way to do it, budgeting is not a one-off event.
Right.
It's not instantaneous. It is something you do over time. It's a process. And the best way to know how much you spend on basic food, on transport, on education, on that miscellaneous, is track your money for 3 months. Okay? Then you'll find the average. Yeah? That is the easiest way. If you have never done and you have never known how much you use on transport, on food, on that, track your money. 3 months, do an average. What are actually the don'ts? Don't follow other people. Don't follow, actually, don't be like others. Don't follow the Joneses. Stick it to your budget. The other don't is that your money is for you and your family, and those people are very important. So don't spend because you've been pressurized by other people. Yeah. In this time also, don't behave as if the year is not coming an end, as if January is not there. Bear it in mind that you have the whole December, 31 days, 30 days from now, and you have other months to come. Plan. So I would say take your time. It's never too late, neither is it too early. Budgeting is the in thing.
Right.
If you are not doing it, the time to start is now. I have actually captured that in Mastering Your Money, the book that I authored. It is chapter 5. One of the financial stresses people face is spending without a budget. That's one of the stressing problems, and that's why people are in the trouble and shame of debts. Then we come to the pillars. Remember, I recommend for more information, more details, because I have not had time to break it down into the figures. But if you get the book, it is available on chachanomics.mzizi.com. It is available on Amazon. It is available here in Nairobi Writers Guild. It is actually, and even upon calling, it can be delivered. Brilliant. So I advise that one should be financially literate. Financial literacy is key. Otherwise, we can talk and talk, but the problem is in the mind.
Thank you very much, Chacha. So you've heard it here first. Actually, budgeting and saving are trendy, guys. They're the in thing. Thank you so much for watching Eye on the Money today. Don't go anywhere. There's so much amazing programming coming your way, so stick with Metropole TV.